Ourselves at Nissan Stadium. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. First play and a first pass for Cousins. And this one too low. You talk about this Titan defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There have been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. Well, this defense for the Titans, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I think our statistician ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The surprising
that's
the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Here we go, set.
On play action, May. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Here's May. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's May. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Throwing here is May. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Drake May, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
If you're going to put quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open.
C'est vrai que c'est très fucked up, ouais, je peux pas dire, c'est fucked up. On sait l'animation aussi avec catch.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Here's Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Throwing is Cousins. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And the tight end goes in motion left. To throw it is Cousins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this is incomplete. The Titans at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw, it's May. He's got his tight end Fryermuth right side. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll throw with May. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Cousins. He sets to fire deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. May checks this down to Hubbard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. To the air. May. Dancing to his left. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. This is caught. Touchdown. Chuba Hubbard from 4 yards out. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Cousins now. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, May with it. Throw left side, complete to Troutman. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Play action. May. They'll roll him out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Drake May, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an...
And now off to the races down the inside. Touchdown, Titans. Elijah Moore, 55 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make it.
And the Ravens pressure too much. Down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. He's got Smith here.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Amari Cooper, 40 yards. And the Titans are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now Cousins. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, but they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his running back taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So they get the flag for pass interference. Big call there on 4th down.
But it's the right call, and as much as I want to see them play through incidental contact, he's definitely there too early.
Cousins. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Cousins to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. 4th down, Cousins. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins.
Storky Storks.
They'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And this one is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly
I'm not
slows
gonna
things
cap
down a
up
little bit and brings
squad
them
around
back for a
him.
call for 2nd and long.
Them.
What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Over the middle, Cooper with it. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Squad
So
indeed
with
them.
2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Storky Storks. Malakai. Quel joueur. Le gars est dégueulasse. 93 speed. 95 accélération. 93 hit power.
Settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the 2nd half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
From the shotgun, it's May. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's May. Goes right back to Smith again. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Throwing here is May. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Yeah.
Amari Cooper with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. 47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. To throw, Cousins. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Titans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They go play action now. May. And he will go down.
Yeah, you were responsible. Ça, j'avais l'edge.
Tried to get away but could not. A give up the
Bientôt.
middle, Hubbard. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Here's third and a few inches.
Hello.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, no, it's incomplete.
Yo.
Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
Yo. Yo.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Titans. Amari Cooper with career touchdown number 70. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college.
Yo, pour vraiment balle, les gars m'ont trop fâché avec Herbert hier, là.
Now he's
Fuck,
in
man.
the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Non. Ils ont cap, le jeu vraiment en train de finesse.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Hunter Renfrow to return it from his end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he gets this.
Yeah, they were tough, no cap. They were tough.
34. An excellent pickup of 20
Ça, je vais mettre Starks en haut, là.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And able to use his blockers to get this up.
C'est vraiment ça, bro.
7 yards on the pickup there.
Yo,
with a 2nd and 3.
c'est un gars qui stop a trade, c'est lui.
Here's Cousins.
Ah, les gars, tu chantes, cap. Ils sont vraiment audacieux, des fois.
And obviously, he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Oh, Sultan est dégueulasse, bro. Ce jeu-là a tellement blessé up Sultan.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. To throw, it's May. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Elijah Moore, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. McLaughlin for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From his end zone, here's Renfro. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 63 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. McCaffrey following the penalty. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape. Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in Nashville, and this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the second time. A field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's May. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a first down as well.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way.
And a pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
But when this game is done, the credit will go to the consistent pressure on the quarterback as a huge cause of this win. Most teams are happy if they get a few of these games per year. You know they're going to watch this tape over and over, try to identify what's working and keep it going.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On play action, Cousins. That is caught. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Cousins. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Damn.
They just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche.
Maybe it'll
sting a little bit, because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them. Not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
J'ai bientôt fini, reste une minute.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. That one looks like he'll throw here. Able to get away, eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
Bonne question. Patrick made and nasty cap.
Even though that one was incomplete, it's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Flushed out right. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
C'est vraiment mon gars sûr, no cap.
To the air, May. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge
I think that's
lead.
Madden for you, though.
Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really
okay.
Go ahead and scoring.
Okay.
He's got to reincarnate it right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That
I gotta respect the stop.
A little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he works free. Oh, good move.
Yeah, he got that dog in it.
Punt, 8
a dog.
Return, and they will take over 1st and 10.
Yo.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But and oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Ouais, ceux qui est passé, qui est vraiment passé.
6-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Well, this is Smith with a grab.
Yo, my bad. Supposed to break out.
As they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Je sais pas si c'est du que je fais juste.
Here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. May. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, shit.
And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Le jeu. Je sais pas qu'est-ce que t'as fait au jeu, mais bro. What the fuck? C'est le pire.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Titans
the game, bro.
With a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.